Here's a quick comparison of the New King James single-column verse-by-verse reference Bible in the Premier Collection from Thomas Nelson, compared to the Stridon New King James from Scholar in marbled sapphire calfskin. Both are single-column verse-by-verse. Both are New King James. Both have 72,000 cross references. And we have sapphire calfskin versus black goatskin. There's the comparison. I love this calfskin. I like the way it looks and feels. It's a thick leather, but the goatskin is also a thick leather. It really just depends on which you like. I like them both. I kind of almost prefer the calfskin, but both are really good. So we have 28 GSM paper in the Scholar. Scholar is made in the Netherlands using paper from France. This is 28 GSM with a titanium pigment. So we'll go to the same page. And then the Thomas Nelson is 36 GSM, and it is from Europe. It doesn't say where, it just says European. Now both have red highlights, 9-point font in the Thomas Nelson versus a 10-point font in the Stridon, in the Scholar. And here's how they compare. Both have red highlights, so we can get them a little closer. Overall, I prefer the text in the Stridon, although the Stridon is a larger Bible also. However, the print in the Thomas Nelson is darker, so it really just depends on which you would prefer. They seem to have the same red or very similar red. The Thomas Nelson is a black letter edition, and the Stridon is a red letter edition. And there's the red. It's a dark red. I love this red. That's beautiful. So here's how the red looks. So the tools are the same between them. The Thomas Nelson, the references and footnotes, full set of footnotes, are in the inner margin, while the Stridon is in the bottom and the footer, and they're separated. So you have footnotes on one side and references on the other. I find these easier to use, although both are good. And then the Stridon has a little bit of a wide margin. One complaint I have with the Stridon is the concordance is printed very small. It's hard to see. I do prefer the concordance in the Thomas Nelson because it has Hebrew and Greek word studies. And then also we have maps. We have Thomas Nelson's maps versus the Stridon maps, which I like. I like these Stridon maps. Stridon also has some paper for notes. And then there's their maps, 12 maps versus 7 maps. So here's how their maps compare. Overall, both are really good Bibles. The Thomas Nelson is a little smaller, so if it's a little bit easier to handle and carry, but both do look great. I love the look of these. So I'll place links in the notes so that you can make a purchase if you're interested. Also, links to the reviews so that you can see all the specs of each of these. And if you have any questions, you'll probably find the answers to those questions in the reviews. So, thanks for watching.